I have returned. I have returned. The Jigga Man. The Jigga Man Jay-Z. Iceberg Slim. The Playboy Jay-Z. This is when he was in his prime, man. This picture got to be like what, 98, 99 when the Caesar, the two diamond earrings, the navy blue. Jay-Z. Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary. The original CD that had the gun on the CD, and it said Freeze Records. Rockefeller, if you know the history, Jay-Z, Dame, they really struggled to get a label deal, to find a place, to find their footing. And before Def Jam gave them the big deal, Priority, Freeze Records, uh, they was chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing the big deal, and then they finally got it. And but Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's greatest work. I reviewed that album on the channel. And make sure you're subscribed to all my channels. And on this one, I just did I actually re-uploaded my Reasonable Doubt review not too long ago. It's right around here. Check that out. And the latest uploads, I just did a video on Jay-Z when he sabotaged LL Cool J in '04, which is a fact. It's amazing how you have groupies. There's always groupies in the comment section. Oh, how could you be saying this? Thank you for confirming you don't know what went on. You don't know history. It's always funny to me because most of my videos are history based. So it's always funny when there's these groupies in the comments. Oh, how could you be saying this about Jay-Z? You mean, how could I be saying what happened? It never ends. It never ends. But the Jigga Man, the Playboy Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, man, 5 mic classic, man. I think the only song I don't like on this, well, watch the full review. Watch the full review. But there are like maybe a song or two on this album I never cared for. But um, this is the original album pressing. Actually, this picture right here was this back photo. This back photo was this the original back photo, or this might have been the reissue in '98. For those who don't know, Reasonable Doubt when it came out in '96, Priority, and they kind of under distributed the album. So there was the original Reasonable Doubt is like no one has it unless you bought it then. And then they did the reissue in '98, which they changed the photography in the back cover, and they changed the CD. They took the gun off of it, and I think they put his face or something like that. But this is the original cover, obviously, and this is the original CD. And Jay-Z, oh, a recap of his Yankee Stadium. Oh, the Jigga Man. It's been a controversial year for Sean. You know, um, Jay-Z, like many, like everyone in the world, really has their critics. Man, the thing about Jay-Z is a lot of the criticism he receives is very accurate and very earned. Oskino, Damon Dash, Damon. His mother named him Damon. I'll call him that. Um, and many others. And this is the year, Jay-Z came out with that horrible GQ interview. I got to re-upload. For those new to the channel or those been around the channel, I'm re-uploading the old videos. So I have 4 years of videos to re-upload. So a lot of my uploads recently have been old videos. Like I just did the Sean Price Wale video, and people's like, it's funny when I re-upload an old video and people's like, hey, they leave comments. They're like, this is like an old video. Why are you leaving comments like this is new? Whatever. Anyway, but I will be re-uploading my reaction to Jay-Z GQ interview and my old Jay-Z content. I think my best video was when I did the Jay-Z Nas beef, which was like an hour-long video. I think I might, what I might do with that one is I might react to it and then do a part 2 later on. But Jay-Z had the GQ interview, and then he had the interview where he's talking about how he wrote songs, which is funny because 1 minute he don't write, the next minute he was writing, the next whatever. But I guess you don't have to write when you keep biting everybody. But Jay Z, he's about himself. He's an ego, narcissist and all these type of things. And all this was leading up to his grand return on stage at the Roots picnic. Oh, the Roots picnic where he looked like Easy E in '93. He looked like one of a Bone Thugs and Harmony member. He looked like a member of Crucial Conflict, and his hair looked like hay. Anyway, man, I got some Jay Z R Kelly video coming up soon. My God, the Jay Z R Kelly beef you people don't know about, but the part of it that a lot of you people don't know about. Jay Z could be very Sagittarius like, which he is. I think he's a Sagittarius, right? Whatever. But all this was leading to the Roots picnic. Jay Z, for some reason, whenever he comes out of hiding, when Jay Z who thinks he's God, so he comes down from the heavens to speak to you you peasants. He always returns on stage with a freestyle. Can he stop doing this? I hate when Jay-Z freestyles during a show. It's never been good. Okay, when he was doing like the B-sides, he tried to no. Then I think he did like another like B-sides with Cameron, and then he did like a Nipsey Hussle freestyle. Hated that too. Okay, I like when Jay-Z freestyled like in his prime. Okay, when he did the Westwood Jacking for Beats classic. When he did when him and Sauce Money would be doing the freestyles on the Clue Tapes classic. Jay Z now doing freestyles, please just get the PSA. Okay, just stop. Just do you don't know. No. The Jigga Man has to keep doing these freestyles, but whatever. And all this led his hair controversy, and then Jay Z is in the stands, and Beyonce, Beyonce, the overrated pop singer with the GD, she's cutting his hair in the stands. Who swept up the hair? Did they sell his hair on eBay? She's cutting his hair, but she looked like she didn't know how to use clippers. Oh my God, Beyonce doing menial labor. She didn't know what to do. Shout out to Pimp C and Case. If you know, you know. And there was this other, she made a lot of people at Columbia Records very happy when she was underage. Anyway, but it's not alleged. Look it up. But Jay-Z, it all leads to Yankee Stadium. So let's do a recap of his Yankee Stadium now. Jay-Z was doing this Yankee Stadium, I want to say, was it 2 nights, 3 nights? Yeah, 3 nights. And, it was supposed to be The Reasonable Doubt, but then it kind of just turned into, like, all his songs. A lot of people who are into Jay-Z, they wanted it to be like he just does Reasonable Doubt album, the whole album through. Like, there's some people that, they didn't want him bringing people out. Like, no, it's Reasonable Doubt, let's bring it to 96. Jay-Z should have did that. He should have came out in the same outfit he had in Reasonable Doubt, the album, the hat and the suit. He should have came out with that. Resolve things with Dame Dash. Bring him out. Bring out Biggs. No. He just came out. It's Reasonable Doubt, but he came out dressed like Streets is watching with like a bulletproof vest looking thing on, and he cut his hair, so it's the old Jay-Z. It's the old. It's not old Jay-Z. It's the old Jay-Z. Okay. But whatever. I don't give a damn. Whatever. But let's see the recap. Jay-Z celebrates 30 years of history across 3 nights at Yankee Stadium. Beyonce, Nasir Jones, the cross-dresser Eminem, Rihanna, 80-foot forehead, Blue Ivy Carter, who they are making, they're destroying her childhood like Michael Jackson. This is a child, and they keep having her at these events, and they dressing her up like she's older than this is a child. This Blue Ivy Carter, she's gonna end up like every damaged celebrity kid. They just cannot let children be children in this industry. Why would you? Jay-Z supposed to be this. Jay-Z and 50 Cent, you motherfuckers think they so smart, yet they do the dumbest things. If Jay-Z been in the music business for this long, why would you want your daughter in this and around this? They already got her on stage with transvestites at Beyonce concerts. What are you doing? This is who you people worship. Key takeaways. The 3-night run included anniversary performances of Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint. If you know me and you've been following the channel, you know how I feel about The Blueprint. Anyway, followed by a career-spanning extra inning set. Baseball, extra innings, my God. Beyonce, Nas, Marshall Mathers, the cross-dressing culture vulture, and 40-foot head Rihanna appeared across the weekend, performing collaborations from different eras of Jay. This is another thing that pisses me off. This shit of they gotta capitalize Jay-Z's name. I mean, it's more Jay-Z. This is more, and Jay-Z makes people do this. He sent out memos years ago. Capitalize my name. Once again, everything about Jay-Z has to be like he Jay-Z has an inferiority complex. So to mask that, he has to act like he has a superiority complex. So my name got to be in all capitals, and you got to call me Ho for 30 years, and you can't mention me, and I'm gonna force you to care about my daughter, and I'm gonna force everything Jay-Z does fosters criticism, but yet he cries when he gets criticized because he wants you to think he's God. Never ends. As far as Jay-Z live shows, when it comes to like YouTube, like like I've never cared about. I don't know, like I just don't like Jay-Z after 2000. Like 95 to 2000, love Jay-Z. But something about like when the 2000s came, like well, I guess after 2000, like 2001 to now, he's like something about him like not the same. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just don't know what it is. And it's not Nas. It's not Nas. Nas is my second favorite rapper, but I'm not a biased person because Nas is my second favorite rapper, but he has a lot of albums that. What the hell is this? Why Nasir? Why is Street's Disciple a double album? Whatever. So it's not Nas. I don't know. Just something about Jay-Z after the Dynasty album. I'm like annoyed by him. I don't know what it is. I think he wasted the R. Kelly album. I think he ruined it. That album should have been when R. Kelly and Jay-Z did that album, it should have been a 5 mic classic. He had R. Kelly on that album saying his old lyrics. And didn't he have R. Kelly biting Biggie lyrics? Like, Jesus Christ. How could you not collaborate well with R. Kelly? This is R. Kelly in his prime. He just pissed on this. Hit the like button. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Man, that R. Kelly, the last few days, I've been listening to the R. Kelly R album from 98. That speaking of good double albums, that R album 98, man. Oh my, whose is this? Whose is this? Did you ever think? Oh my, that album fire. We Ride. Oh my God. And it ends with I Believe I Can Fly. Oh my God. VIP. Whoo. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. I mean, so what? He pissed on him. Sometimes when you gotta go, and maybe she should have ducked. Is dehydrated urine good for the skin? Now, Jay-Z, as far as live performances, like, I didn't, they have the videos online or whatever. I don't care to watch it. For one, it's like off of somebody's phone, whatever. But even if it was like professionally like recorded for like to air somewhere, I don't really care. To me, Jay-Z was a better performer in the 90s. Not all the time. Jay-Z is one of these people like when it comes to live performances, he's kind of up and down, like Cassie at a Diddy party. But like I loved his performance in '98 on the Chris Rock show when he's wearing the whole Bulls outfit. I liked his performance. Oh my God, Tim Westwood, another Diddy guy, allegedly. Tim Westwood has a great concert on his channel of Jay-Z performing the Blueprint album in London in 2001. Oh my God, when he did Hola Ovito. Oh my, however you say that Spanish shit. That he did the takeover. He started the show dissing 50 Cent. Look up Jay-Z London 2001 show. That is a great Jay-Z show. He's wearing the Browns jersey. Oh my God. That's a great show. But like, even like when he did Answer the Call on Fuse, the week that Blueprint 3 came out, that show was great. He brought out Mary J. Blige. That show was great. He had John Mayer playing the guitar. That bigot. But he brought Puffy out at the end. That was a great show. But like, I don't know, like, I just had no interest in seeing this. Jay-Z's hit or miss for me. Those were the hits. Everything else is like a miss. But he's still a legend, and this is New York. You New Yorkers, you worship Jay-Z. But so anyway, the final show started about 4 hours late. Oh, this is some nigga shit. Was this a Smack URL event? It started 4 hours late. Was Smack booking this? Was this a URL event? The final show started about 4 hours late due to security lockdown after a crowd rushed checkpoints. Oh my God, did they think Choke No Joke was about to bum rush the stage? Am I lying? Come on, Dame. Come on, Dame. Hey, Dame, come on. You ain't give me no credit for. Come on, Dame. Did Choke No Joke try and rush the stage? with his camera. Choke no joke, Chicky choke. Choke no joke, man. He plays his music on his channel. I think his music is very entertaining because, for one, he's offbeat. Choke No Joke does not get the concept of being on beat. He is the most offbeat rapper I've ever heard. But something about his music is entertaining because he's like remixing old Dynasty album sounding beats, and every song he makes is a diss to Jay Z. Choke, am I lying? Come on, Dame, am I lying? Oh my! Was Choke No Joke trying to bum rush the stage? The show, it says the show instead of 8 p.m. started at 12:20 a.m. See, this is that arrogant shit. Jay Z don't care that you niggas and Puerto Ricans in New York got to go to work in the morning. He don't give a damn. You think Jay Z care about you? You think 50 Cent? These celebrities, they don't give a damn about you. They don't care you got to go to work tomorrow. But I'm sure you man worshippers were like, it's supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but it's midnight and I have to go to work in 6 hours. But I worship Jay Z, so it doesn't matter. I'll just, it's okay. I'll call out from work. And Jay Z got to be in all capitals, transform Yankee Stadium into a living archive of his career. Of course, the Book of Hove. You remember? I did a video on that a few years ago. He had like some Book of Hove or some shit like that, like some shrine to himself. And the video was something like Jay Z, he's obsessed with blasphemy. Jay Z's obsessed with being worshipped. I got to re-upload that video, man. I got to re-upload 400 videos because YouTube is playing with the money. He transformed the stage into a living archive of his career because, of course, he's into himself. During a 3-night run from July 10th to July 12th, each concert spotlighted a chapter of his catalog, relationships, and influence as the Brooklyn native revisited 2 hours before widening the lens to 3 decades of music. Wow. This would be reasonable doubt and everything, his career, but he should have made up with Dame on the stage. But he did bring out Jaz-O, which is kind of funny. Jay-Z cut his hair back down, but then Jaz-O got like the ponytail from the Roots Picnic. Like, what the like? Did he cut the? Why did now Jaz-O got the Roots Picnic afro in a ponytail? And Jaz-O is still fire. I did watch that clip because like he brought out Jaz-O. Jaz-O, man, Jaz-O's one of the nicest ever. Without him, there's no Jay-Z. That's a fact. Not an opinion, not a bias. Everyone needs to be inspired by something or somebody, and Jaz-O was the great inspiration for Jay-Z. Without Jaz-O, you don't have Jay-Z. And Jaz-O's another one. It's a travesty that he never got a major label push and he didn't get to shine like he should have, because Jaz-O is nice. He's not, and he's still nice. When you're gifted, you don't lose a gift. Age, you don't lose a gift because of age, especially music. As long as you don't have an accident like DOC, you can perform forever. If you're nice, you're not gonna lose that. Okay, unless you like fried your brain or whatever the case. But you don't lose a gift. And Jaz-O was gifted. Now, the full residency was designed as 3 separate experiences instead of a repeated stadium set. Friday honored the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. Saturday marked the 25 years of The Blueprint, and Sunday's extra innings finale assembled songs and collaborators from his career. Beyonce, Nasir, Marshall the Crossdresser, 50-foot forehead Rihanna, Blue Ivy, Can't Be a Child Carter, Alicia Keys. How the fuck did Swiss Beats get Alicia Keys? You don't know my name. Oh my god, did Swiss Beats get Alicia Keys, man? Damn, she couldn't do better. She couldn't get with Cassidy. She couldn't get with Young One. Alicia Keys didn't want to date Young One. If you don't know who Young One is, don't worry about it. She couldn't. Why did I just say Young One? Oh my god, is this Madden 04? Like, what? Alicia, how did Swiss Beats get Alicia Keys? Pharrell came out there. Was he wearing them big ass hats? Slick Rick. Oh my god, Slick Rick, man. This one-eyed mother, man. Speaking of Slick Rick, another all-time legendary great. I got a story. I got to do more research. I mentioned this maybe like a year and a half ago. I got a story about Slick Rick getting clapped in the Bronx. I want to say it was like 89, 90. Now, there is a story where he got shot that people know. I'm talking about another story that people don't know. Fat Joe knows the story. There's a story where Slick Rick was very arrogant at that. When Slick Rick was the man, he was very arrogant, and he used to shit on niggas in the Bronx. And he got clapped up, but I got to get more detail on it. Fat Joe knows the story. Go tag Fat Joe on Instagram. Fat Joe, my favorite character in the comic book called Hip Hop. Fat Joe entertained me to no end. He didn't bring out Fat Joe. Was Memphis Bleak there? He will never do Memphis Bleak podcast. It's just amazing, man. These people dick ride Jay-Z, but he will never support you. How come he never been to the Breakfast Club again? Charlemagne the fraud. He will never do Memphis Bleak podcast. Okay, Jay-Z, do you think your audience is reading GQ magazine in 2026? They still got magazines? Where's the source? I heard Benzino got a new podcast, the Source Podcast. Shout out to Benzino, very troubled man. Let's see. He brought out Usher. Why would Jay-Z bring out Usher? Didn't they have like some like forgettable song on like Kingdom Come? He brought out Usher because why would he bring out Usher? Beyonce, you know, this big head wife. Jay-Z signed a contract to marry Nas, you know, The Reasonable Doubt, he sampled him, didn't show up, and then, you know, they had some wrong. Nas and Jay-Z never really had a good song. Black Republican's a good, you know what, Black Republican's a good song, but Nas and Jay-Z always had disappointing collaborations. I always thought, like, Jay-Z got shook. Jay-Z, to this day, man, you have to understand, he's the biggest Nas groupie, like, ever. So he gets shook. When he see Nas, he's starstruck every time. And he should be, it's Nas. But, you know, Eminem, they got the Renegade, you know. Rihanna, you know, Rihanna, he's hitting that. I mean, shout out to Young Chris. You know, Blue Ivy, you know, she poured out of him into her. Alicia Keys, you know, the in New York. Only niggas and Puerto Ricans from New Jersey like that song. Concrete jungle where trees are made of. Man, shut up. Love Alicia Keys, but I hated that song. Jay-Z think he's Frank Sinatra. Wasn't Frank Sinatra saying a bunch of racist shit to Sammy Davis Jr.? I might do a video on Frank Sinatra. Pharrell, you know, him and Pharrell got beautiful records. Beautiful records. Slick Rick. Why did he bring... Slick Rick, wasn't he on Girls, Girls, Girls? I hated the remix. Oh, that soft-ass beat. That soft-ass Jackson 5. Oh, the remix of Girls, Girls... I cannot stand that beat. Oh... No, and then Usher, whatever. He should have brought out Damon Dash. He should have brought Damon out. He should have brought him out. And this is what we could have had. This is what we could have had. This is what we could have had. Brings out Damon.
Whoa, chill.
Wait. Jay-Z could have brought Dame out, and then the child support people arrest him on stage.
Make some noise for my brother Dame. Child support was running. Don't move. Just set me up. Whoa, chill.
F Jay-Z. I support Dame Dash, but that was funny as shit. Whoever made that has him wearing the same hat he got in every Cam Capone clip. This is funny as hell. Where was Choke No Joke? That could have been a diversion. Choke No Joke then jumps on stage and hits Jay-Z in the back of the head with a pipe or something. I would have loved that, but I would love to see Jay-Z get his ass. One day I want Memphis Bleak to just go off on Jay-Z. I want Jay-Z. I want Memphis Bleak to pull out one of them 98 do-rags and just choke Jay-Z. Memphis Bleak, one day you got to snap at this nigga. One day I want Tony Ayo to just spit in 50 Cent's face. At what point do grown men wake up? These people do not care about you. They look at you as a flunky and a lackey. You have your own endeavors. They never support you. And if they do, it's never publicly. You blow them publicly. They never support you publicly. But this is the world you're living in. Some people just want to say they know somebody. A lot of people, yeah, but like, he don't support me and he don't care about me and he clown me and he leave me for dead. But like, at least I know him. A lot of people like this in this world. You just want to know somebody. I'm not one of you. Anyway, um, all these individuals appeared throughout the weekend. A stripped down stage, live band, string section, and outfield screen centered the performances on the Jigga Man's lyrics and history. The run also provided a Yankee Stadium concert attendance record and ended with a nearly 3-hour finale that stretched into early. Great. That record will be broken by Billy Joel or Bruce Springsteen in 2 months. And another thing about like these concerts, it's record breaking. This shit is wrestling. I don't believe nothing. When they talk about record breaking or record sale, I don't believe nothing. This is wrestling. This is fake. I don't believe nothing. What was the taxes on it? You want to know how much they really sold? What was the taxes? How many taxes did you have to pay after this event? You can't just do shows. You have to pay taxes. That tells you how much they really made. So the entertainment number is there was 80 billion people in here. What was the real number, Vince McMahon? Night 1, Jay-Z revisits Reasonable Doubt with Beyonce, Nas, and Blue Ivy. Beyonce singing Mary J. Blige's portion of a song is a travesty. Oh God, no, please. I don't know what it is about Beyonce. I could never stand her. I just remember as a kid in the 90s, Destiny's Child was industry plants. I just remember one day it's just like Destiny's Child. Like who are these where they come from? Why do they keep seeing them? They were industry. They in the 90s they would shove them down your throat. It's like they're like a bootleg TLC / bootleg. It's like if you took TLC and the Spice Girls and mixed them. It's fucking Destiny's Child. Like what is this? Okay, well, it's not working like we thought. Let's put Wyclef with them. It's like, I could never stand them, man. Oh, man, got a light-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson, got a dark-skinned friend. No, that's the wrong song. What was the song when Kanye was like, we got some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rowlands? The power. Got some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rowlands. Why did I say light-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson, got a... Man, Kanye, what? He didn't bring out Kanye. Oh my God, Hove, why didn't you bring out Kanye? Like, don't you know he made Graduation? Like, he made Graduation. Who cares what he says about the Jews? Lime. All right, so and then he did another freestyle about Target or something. Man, please. They say I sold out. Yeah, I did sell out 3 nights. Oh, all the groupies in the crowd screaming at that one. Why do rappers think they could always flip something into something else? No. They said I did sell out. No, Hove, you didn't. I did. 3 nights. I sold out. Yeah, I sold Yankee Stadium the hell out. Oh my God. Hove. I've never called Jay-Z that word. I don't give a damn. To me, it's still 1997, and I don't say Diddy, I still call him Puffy, and I'm not calling Jay-Z Hove. To me, he's the Jigga Man. Can I Get Her is still on the radio. Okay, without Ja Rule, Jay-Z don't pop off. Ja Rule and Irv Gotti, without them, you don't have a lot of these motherfuckers. The amount of artists who stole from Ja Rule and Mace is just, I gotta make a video on that. The influence of Ja Rule and Mace is just so absurd, man. How many people stole their style, their technique, so many things. Man, please. Anyway, Notorious B.I.G. appeared through archival footage during Brooklyn's Finest. Nas joined Jay-Z for Dead Presidents, The World Is Yours, New York State of Mind, Where I'm From. The former rivals perform each other's lyrics as songs and instrumentals from both their catalogs were paired throughout the segment. Larry Carter was playing piano keys. Yeah, right. Someone else. Her on the piano. No. This was like Temptations. You know the scene in Temptations when one of them like was messed up and couldn't sing. They're lip singing, and someone else really singing behind the curtain. Okay, she's pushing keys. Something. Alicia Keys is really playing it behind the scenes. Please, I don't believe that. Please. Let's see here. He did bring it on, but apparently they did not bring out Sauce Money. Sauce Money, man. Woo, Sauce Money was the nicest ever. Night 2, Crossdresser Marshall and Slick Rick come out for the Blueprint. The show began at 9/11 because it came out on 9/11, the time of 9/11. Okay. The concert drew 45,000 fans, which is a venue record. Okay, I could have swore the record was way bigger than 45,000 by like Billy Joel or something. I don't know. Great. Imagine you in a building with 45,000 niggas and Puerto Ricans. My God, it smelled like fried chicken and arroz con pollo. Slick Rick performed his The Ruler's Back in La Di Dottie. Classic records. Then Jay-Z did H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy, Heart of the City, Never Changed, Song Cry. I never liked Song Cry. Never Changed. He was biting Nas lyrics in Never Changed. Oh, the Jigga Man. Takeover was the night's most conspicuous. Am I saying this right? I feel like Choke No Joke. Takeover was the night's most conspicuous omission as Jay-Z skipped the Nas and Prodigy diss track one night after bringing his Queensbridge counter. Am I lying, Dave? Am I lying? He didn't bring out Cameron. Choke No Joke and Cameron have like the same voice. He didn't bring me out shit like that. You feel me? Oh no. You could have had Cameron and Rihanna on stage. Oh my God. You remember? You could have. You didn't bring out Killer Cam. Where was Max B? Hey, to all you Max B groupies, I gotta re-upload them videos. I thought Max B was the hottest rapper. I don't hear none of you niggas talking about him in July. Where's Max B? Where's the Boss Dog Big Val? Where's Max B? Max B's music was fire in 2007. It's not 2007 anymore though. Eminem performed "Lose Yourself" over the Takeover beat after joining Jay-Z. Was Eminem still wearing his Illuminati hoodie? Every time Eminem leave his house, he got to wear that same dingy rope chain with that same black hoodie with that same black Kango hat. Gee, Eminem. Well, you know what? Eminem might be broke because Michael Jackson got his catalog. So I don't know. Maybe all he has is that black hoodie. I don't know. Did he take another knee like Kaepernick? Jay-Z damn near kneed Kaepernick. Pharrell came out for "Excuse Me Miss," "La La La," "I Just Want to Love You," "La La La." He should have brought out Stephon Marbury. The production extended above the stadium as a helicopter circled overhead, spotlighting Jay-Z while the camera. Okay, great. Rihanna, Beyonce. A lot of pap smear juice in that room. The finale started at 12 a.m. Jay-Z told the audience that 10,000 people were outside the stadium. And I don't want to start the music and people get trampled. Jay-Z don't care about people. Tiana, oh God, this another broad I can't. This strong jaw having broad. Tiana Taylor, man, this Troy Aikman jaw having broad. Who is Tiana Taylor? What does she do? She's another plant. I remember in high school, she had that like Google me something. Like, what does she do? That she's a plant. She's another plant. Like, she's one of these people that's like, she does a million things, but none of them are, she doesn't do them really, really good. She just does a million things. Like, why is this person known? She's a plant. She's a plant. Strong ass jaw. She got that Horace Grant 92 Bulls jaw. She got, oh no. She got, oh my God, man. She's built like Darius Miles. Like, who, I'm sick of her. Jermaine Dupri joined for Money in the Thing. Classic. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Young Jeezy came out. He's another one I could never stand. Usher appeared during Heart of the City. Why? Throwback? Was that the trash song from The Dream? Grown ass man with a baby voice. Rihanna received one of the loudest reactions when she did Run This Town and B Word Better Have My Money because we gotta bite ODB. If you Jay-Z around Jay-Z, you gotta bite everybody else. Swiss Beats. How the fuck he get Alicia Keys? He came out. Oh my God, Drunken Love, a terrible song. I always hated that track. Beyonce's, oh my God, I can't stand a big head light skin broad. That is a horrible song. I like to beat her with a surfboard. Fat Joe! The Sassone Don, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss joined Jay-Z for New York. Why didn't he? What? New York, the Ja Rule. Why didn't he bring out Ja Rule? Jay-Z and Ja Rule got classic joints. Can I get a? Did I miss that? Why did he bring out Ja Rule? It says he brought Fat Joe and Jadakiss out for New York. The Ja Rule song New York. Then he finished with Lucifer because he's a Luciferian. Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Dandruff Anthem, and Encore. Hova, Hova, Hova. Why didn't he bring out Ja Rule? Where was Mary J. Blige? Where's Emil? How come he didn't bring out State Property? Did I miss that? I don't want to see Beyonce. Why is Tiana Taylor there? Who is this bitch? She looked like that dude Shumpert she was married to. How you look like you ever seen like Skip Bayless and his wife? Why they look like the same person? What type of Pokemon Silver fusion dance? The Jigga Man, he returns, and that's what it was. So that's my reaction. What were your thoughts on this? Did you watch the show? Did you attend the show? If you attended the show, I already know. Oh my God, I went to the show and it was just magical. You know, the way Jay-Z just came out there. It was just, I just can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, I guess he could have had Ja Rule, but maybe Ja Rule was working with 50, and you know how that goes. And man, did they do a tribute to Irv Gotti? Did they do a tribute to DJ Clark Kent? But I will say this, I'm saying, did they do this? But it's a lot to do. You're doing his co-career. You can't do every single thing, what have you. But why don't they ever bring out Ja Rule, man? Ja Rule's legendary, man. Why didn't he bring out Stevie J? Ride or die or ride. Man, that volume 2 fire. Like I said, Jay-Z's music from 95 to 2000, beautiful. But something about him, I don't know what it is, but after 2000, I cannot stand this camel face mother. But shout out to him, please. Why don't Jay-Z acknowledge his 2 kids? His older son who looked just like him, his daughter from Maryland. Oh, Jay-Z will tell you all day how he sold drugs. Jay-Z wants you to know how he sold drugs in Cambridge. Cambridge, which is like a nowhere part of Maryland. If you say Maryland, what Cambridge? He didn't say Frederick. He didn't say Rockville. He didn't say PG County. He didn't say Laurel. He didn't say Largo. He says Cambridge. He didn't even say Ocean City. Salisbury. He didn't even say Baltimore. Like, no. He said Cambridge. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Oh my God, I got a gun on the screen this long. This video better be green. I'm up out of here. Like the video, share the video, check out the latest content, the re-uploads. I will be re-uploading the old videos for those of you who want the old videos back. It's going to take forever. It's like 400 of them. It was actually like 800, but like 400 of them was like, current event stuff that don't matter. But the 400 like history videos, they're coming up. You people, apparently you love when I do 80s videos. People losing their mind when I talk about Rakim and stuff. And yes, Eric B did produce those records. It wasn't just Rakim alone. And Marley Marl produced them. It was like, let me not get to a Rakim rant. But people are very emotional about Rakim on this channel. Anyway, I'm up out of here. What are your thoughts on this show? What are your thoughts on the Jigga Man doing this show? I'm up out of here, and that is it. Follow me on Instagram at XDNOnline.